following review that you are about to watch is part of the movie night film commentary show that is done on my channel with three good buddies of mine: CP from WILI Reviews, Peter from the Bearded Movie Guy, and of course Lee from Drumdums. Now we are going to be doing movie night commentaries of all of the Hannibal Lecter films, but what we're going to do is we're going to kick it off by each doing a review of Manhunter, which arguably kicked off the whole franchise, depending on which way you look at it. Now the commentaries we're going to be doing on each of our channels. So Silence of the Lambs will be done on mine, Hannibal will be done on CP's, Red Dragon will be done on Lee's, and we'll be finishing off with Hannibal Rising on Peter's. Yes, he drew the short straw on that one, but there you go. Anyway, check out their reviews and I hope you enjoy this one.
Former FBI profiler Will Graham returns to pursue a deranged serial murderer going by the name Tooth Fairy and enlists some unsavory help. Hello one, hello all, welcome. Today we're covering the 1986 Michael Mann film Manhunter. Michael Manhunter. So for those of you who don't know, this is a bit of a prequel, first episode inspiration. It's Hannibal Lecter. It's Hannibal Lecter's character. Well, first of all, it's directed by Michael Mann. It stars William Peterson, Brian Cox as Lecter, Dennis Farina is in it as the FBI police detective. FBI shit, I forgot. And Tom Noonan's in it, which quite an underrated actor, if you ask me. So there are many people that prefer. First of all, this is to do the Will I Like It. This is a crime drama. It's Hannibal Lecter. It's along those lines. If you're a fan of Silence of the Lambs, if you've never heard of this and have some sort of, I mean, even the Hannibal TV show, this is something you'd want to check out. If you're into crime drama, there's a lot done with color, interpretation, lots of colors to imply certain feelings, moods. So there's certainly a bit more to chew on here than just let me sit down and watch a movie. There are people that prefer Hannibal. There are some people that prefer Red Dragon. Hannibal Rising is something I'll get around to. I prefer Silence of the Lambs. A lot of people prefer the grittiness of Manhunter. If you're asking me, I feel like something like when you have William Peterson leading a film, it just feels like Cinemaxy to me. I don't know. You know, Dennis Farina, Brian Cox, there's a bunch of, Tom Noonan, God bless him, there's a bunch of, you know, also characters here, and there's no real lead. And yeah, I guess the story, when the story's good enough, it really shouldn't matter. But I just kept looking for something else, somebody else to look to, somebody else to be interested in, somebody else to be invested in. If you think about it, Anthony Hopkins didn't get much screen time in Silence, but he just commanded your attention in that movie. And the story drags for a bit in the beginning. Listen, there's a lot of the movie that they spend, and they're all about showing you rather than telling you. And that's movies. That's the way it is. Michael Mann just over the top, focusing on color. And you know, in the 80s, at a time where maybe not that many people were doing that, it's just interesting to see. It's just not my cup of tea. Like right off the bat, within 5 minutes, they're showing you a scene of William Peterson like reading a police report, and he's reading, and like that's yeah, you're supposed to grab us in the first couple of minutes. Even though Manhunter, I think, just came out in May on Blu-ray in the United States, I enlisted some help from the UK. The original, I don't even know what to call it at this point. The Zavvi Steelbook, there he is, William Peterson. Dennis from the blue corner, he loves this red, and I can't really fault him. If you see it in the proper order, maybe there's a different way to view it, but I'm a really big Silence of the Lambs fan, and this could be picked apart for other reasons, but as far as the story's concerned, as far as ingesting the tale of Hannibal Lecter, for whatever part of the story it is, I feel like the story itself is just a little short.